It is finally here. It is escape week. I am so excited. You guys don't even understand. And especially now that the set times came out, I'm even more excited because I don't have basically a single conflicting set time, which I mean, give or take, there's a few half and halves that have a few overlaps, but there's nothing where it's seriously like detrimental, which is perfect. I get to see everyone I really wanted to see, and I'm going with a bunch of people, and it seems like we all have the similar interests. So let's get straight into this video. I'm sure you guys know, you guys read the title. I'm going to break down what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be going, who's going to be playing there, and if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. I'm sure I'm going to miss something. Obviously, I can't listen to every single artist, so if you have any artists that I did not mention, please feel free to mention them. I would love any recommendations. There are a few blank spots, especially on day 2, so we'll get into that in a sec, but just wanted to give you guys a little rundown about what's going to go down in this video. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get straight into it. Alright, unfortunately, since the set times did just drop for Escape, they don't have any like fancy graphic that you can put up that, you know, shows like the dedicated set times at each stage, but I am going to put up the one they have where it just shows day 1 and day 2. It's going to get a little confusing because I'm going to be reading the set times from my phone, but I will be sure to let you guys know what time the artists are playing and what stage they will be playing at, so hopefully it makes it a little easier on you guys. But let's get straight into day 1. I don't think we're going to go straight at Doors. We usually don't, but at 4:50, which is about an hour after Doors, Zingara is going to be playing at the Feeding Grounds, and I still have yet to go see a full set of hers. Every time I want to see her, there's always someone conflicting, so this might be my time. I finally get to see her because there's no one conflicting. It's at the beginning of the day. We'll see. But following up Zingara, I would also like to see Shivers, another person who I have not seen yet, and I've heard a lot of good things about him, so those two would love to see. Not 100% sure if we're going to get in before 6 o'clock. We usually don't know in my group, but that's up in the air. Same with Chris Dussy. Heard a lot of good things about him. I know I'm pretty sure, more of a techno vibe, but definitely want to check him out. That's all up in the air right now. Up until about 6:15, I know for sure I'm going to pull up to Bijou, maybe for 10 or 15 minutes, just do a little dance walk, you know, vibe, and then pull up to Calcium. 6:50 at the Feeding Grounds. That's when my night truly starts. I wasn't really having any set plans up until then, so if you have any recommendations for me, please feel free to let me know. I'm always open to listening to new music, but 6:50 Calcium is where I will 100% be at the Feeding Grounds. Then leading up past that, I have another pretty big gap. I've heard a lot of good things about Oliver Heldens. Other than that, though, there's not much going on from that like 7:50 to 9 o'clock range, which is when Wax Motif comes on, and I'm 100% seeing Wax because that's my favorite house DJ right now. Between him and the tech house duo of Side Piece, those are kind of my two favorite house sets to go see at the moment. Can't miss him. The only other person who's conflicting with that is Ben Nicky, and I'm pretty sure he's hardstyle, and if you guys watch the channel, I don't really do too much hardstyle. I could rock with it for like a set, maybe, but I like more of it, you know, in a few songs mixed in, like a Keizo type of vibe. Say My Name, maybe. I'm just not a huge, heavy hardstyle person. But enough about that. We're seeing Wax. We don't need to keep talking about it. Going to see Wax. After that, Wooly at the Feeding Grounds, 9:50, which is perfect because, again, there's no conflicting sets. It's perfect. It doesn't make sense. But after Wooly, we have Getter back-to-back Eptic at the same stage, which is perfect. And here, leading up to this, there were no problems, but Dioro back-to-back Valentino Khan is going to be at the Grim stage where all the house is being played, and BTSM is going to be playing at the Feeding Grounds, which is where all the dubstep's being played, which they're not completely conflicting over each other. They're like conflicting by like 30 minutes. I could still see 30 minutes of Getter back-to-back Eptic, then go to see Dioro back-to-back Valentino Khan for 30 minutes, then mob it all the way back to BTSM for the final 30 minutes. It would be an absolute mission, but we've done worse, and it's possible. So we're going to try. Don't know if we're going to do it. If we get way up front for Getter back-to-back Eptic and we just want a good spot for BTSM and Subtronics, because after BTSM, Subtronics is coming on, and you guys best believe we're going to be there for Subtronics. So I might just consider taking the risk, the sacrifice, and not seeing Dioro, and back-to-back Valentino Khan, because I need a good spot. I need a good spot for Subtronics. So Still trying to figure that out right now. That's the one thing where I'm a little conflicted, but I know at the end of the day, that's not something that's actually going to hurt me. No matter who I see there, it's going to be a vibe. So that's going to be the end of day one. I'm so glad Subtronics is going to be the one closing it out. He definitely deserves that, and I'm also so glad it's not conflicting with Diero back-to-back Valentino Khan. Every time I try and say that back-to-back, it's like a tongue twister for me. But I was really hoping that there would be something to conflict with Subtronics a little bit. I guess Marshmello is conflicting with him at the Grim. Hopefully that brings a lot of the mainstream EDM fans over there, because we would like as much room as we possibly could for Subtronics. For the people that have gone to the Nas Event Center, you know it's not the biggest place in the world, and some of those stages can get a little packed. So definitely need some room for Subtronics. Let's stop talking about it and let's move straight on to day two. All right, moving on to day two, and honestly, not too much is going on for me on day two. I have one or two people I really want to see, but not too much. If you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. I'm definitely open to checking some stuff out that I haven't seen before on day two. But I think I'm going to start my day around 4:45 at the feeding grounds for Pauline Air. I don't know. I'm going to just say Pauline Air, I feel like. But I've heard good things about her. She's kind of like a more Kismet, Kaivon vibe. I feel like she'd be chill. So definitely going to check her out for at least 30 minutes. And I definitely want to see Honey Love. Haven't seen her live before, but I know she has some good house music. So definitely want to check her out. She's going on about 5:15 at the Sanitarium. So like I said, probably check out Pauline for about 30 minutes, then head over to Honey Love. But after Honey Love, I have nothing going on for about an hour until either Vintage Culture, More Kismet, or Clooney. I really don't know. Those are all kind of like all in the same little 30 to 45 minute time frame. So open to seeing any of them, honestly. I'm not sure yet. You guys leave a comment down below. If you guys really want to see one of them for sure, you guys might sway my mind. We'll see. But after that, I know for sure my girl wants to see Said the Sky, so we're probably going to pull up to that. Then leading up to after that, Side Piece at 9:30 at the Sanitarium. Another huge DJ I love seeing. Like I said when I was talking about Wax Motif, these are two of my favorite house and tech house DJs right now. They're always just so much fun at the set, so going to pull up to that. And then after Side Piece, it's perfect, 9:30 to 10:30. Deborah DeLuca's at 10:30, which is perfect. I've been craving some techno lately, and that's going to be a good time. I just actually saw Noisy back-to-back Dombresky this past Saturday, which you guys will see that video probably in the next day or two. I just wanted to get this one up first due to the fact that the set times finally dropped. But that Noisy back-to-back Dombresky set had a little bit of a techno vibe in it, and man, it was just perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. So definitely want to check out that Deborah DeLuca set, especially because no one's conflicting with her. So that's going to be a vibe. After Deborah DeLuca, we have Say My Nitty, who I am so hyped for. I love Nitty Gritty. He's a part of Side Piece. I love Say My Name. He's one of my favorite, hard trap DJs. He is really my only favorite hard trap DJ, if I'm being honest. That's not really my genre. But every time I go to his sets, he just throws the fuck down. So I know that set's going to be crazy. And it's at the feeding grounds, which means it's going to be more bass heavy with Nitty Gritty playing. So I'm so excited. That's one of my most anticipated sets of the weekend. And again, it's not conflicting with anything, which is why I'm so excited for this escape. Like, it's unreal. Just like nothing conflicted with each other. Anyway, after Say My Nitty, we have Keizo finishing off the night at the feeding grounds as well. So I don't have to go anywhere. Get deep in there for Say My Nitty, find a good spot, and then vibe at Keizo, which is going to be dope as fuck. I'm so excited. I wanted to see Keizo at Bass Canyon, and I got busy. I saw OG Nixon, I think. Then I wanted to see him in San Francisco, but I didn't have the money. I decided to go to Lost Lands instead, and he didn't play at Lost Lands. So here we are. Finally get to see him at Escape, and he's closing out day two, so you know he's going to throw down. And that is day two, just like that. I feel like I ran through that pretty quick, but I'm really excited, man. I have not been just like craving a rave in a minute. I just went to Lost Lands and Bass Canyon literally like a month and 2 months ago. But man, I feel like this gap from Lost Lands to now has just been such a long time, and I am so excited. So hopefully I get to see any of you guys there. If you're going, let me know in the comments where you're going to be, where you're going to be looking for me. I'll definitely try and say what's up to you guys if I see y'all, or if you see me, feel free to come say what's up. I've seen a lot of people in the comments or on Twitter being like, yo, I saw you, but I didn't say what's up. You were like going too hard or something. Trust me, poke my shoulder, even if I'm in the mosh pit, even if I'm going dumb as shit. Be sure to poke me and say what's up, because I love saying what's up to all you guys. It's honestly my favorite thing at festivals, is meeting new people, and especially people that are down to support the channel and basically what this whole thing is about. So again, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys at Escape. Peace out, and I will catch you in the next one.